What's up, y'all? It's your boy Magnus.Magneto. You guys already know by the title of this video what I'm about to talk about, but I want to give you guys a little sneak peek at one of my favorite spots in Vancouver while we do it. So let's get going. So I'm gonna be showing you guys a really rad place that my yoga instructor showed me. I guess I shouldn't look at the camera. Look at the road, Magnus. Look at the road. It's just a little bit from my house, so it shouldn't be too long of a drive, and I'll see you guys when we get there. Because I shouldn't be talking too much while driving because, you know, safety first, right? I love this place, super hype. This homie's low-key, like, staring at me in the back, though. Look at this. This is what we signed up for. So pretty. There she is. What? Is this a new one? Yo, I'm so confused. There was only one. Wait. Hold up. Oh, this is a tight squeeze. So super hype discovery. I'm like 95% sure there's a second treehouse. This is my first one. This is the one that I usually go to when I have been here, but I haven't been for like 3 to 5 months, and I swear there's another one up there that I ran by, but I didn't recognize it, and I was really confused because I was like, this isn't my treehouse. Sometimes homeless people sleep here, but I'm gonna go up and check it out anyways, so yeah, wish me luck. One second, let me turn it around. Not sure how long I'll stay up here because I'm a little sketched out, and I gotta film this way if I want good light, so I can't see behind me, which also kind of creeps me out because if anyone comes up here, there's only one way down unless I want to do like a 20-30 foot drop. So yeah, birds are chirping. It's good. We're all good. We're all chill, everybody. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of insight into why I'm not battling anymore. This isn't to say that I'm not gonna ever battle again. This is just where I'm currently at, so time changes, I change all the time, so who knows what a week, a month, a year down the road has in store for me, but currently, this is my thoughts. I'm not gonna go too in depth into my backstory because I already covered a lot of it in my Why I Quit Breaking video. If you haven't seen that yet, there'll be a link at the end of the video, and you can also just check it in the little thing right here. But I've had a lot of people that have either asked me to battle or asked me why I'm not battling or when I'm gonna battle or if I should go to Rebel BC1 or this or that. Or I've had lots of questions towards me and battling. So I wanted to make one video where I can just clear it all up and give you guys my current standpoint on it all so that you know what's up.
Oh. Hello.
Hi, how's it going?
Great.
Cool.
Sorry, interrupting.
Oh no, it's okay. Okay, so some locals came up. They were super sweet and harmless, but yeah, I got some actual nice information about the area from locals, so that's cool. Anyways, getting back into it before I get too off track. So for you to understand why I stopped battling, you have to understand why I started battling. So I started battling honestly just because it's what all breakers do. It's what my mentors told me to do, it's what my teachers got me to do, it's what my friends were doing. I figured if I wanted to be a b-boy, that's what I needed to do. So when I was growing up, battling for me was a way for me to gain friendship, to represent myself, to represent what I believed in, to gain rep, to express myself, to be seen, to be heard, to simply be able to have a sense of meaning and purpose, more so than anything else. Fast forward a decade now though, and I don't need to battle to gain those things anymore. And growing up, without going too in depth with my emotional stuff, I had an extremely high level of anxiety So battling was, for me, so triggering because I would be anxious literally weeks beforehand, and it would be hard for me. Like, you know what people say, the b-boy like, that was reality for me. I was that guy that would make the bathroom stink like all hell had broken loose on the planet Earth. It put me in such an anxious state that working through it was, yes, it got better and better, as anxiety tends to do, but it never fully went away. And the body laboring aspect of it also never went away. So fast forward 10 years now, and the reality is I don't have to put myself through that anxiety to gain the pluses that I got from battling so long ago, because I have a sense of purpose without battling. I am who I am without battling. Battling doesn't define who I am. And who I am is someone who didn't clear enough space off their phone and just recorded a hard talk for 13 minutes, crushed it, and now doesn't have it anymore. So, like everything in life, we learn, we grow, and sometimes we say, and other times we take a deep breath and we breathe it out. So getting back into it, Magnus, rookie mistakes. Because the reality for me now is I gain purpose from so many other things, like teaching, YouTube, filming videos, editing videos, getting weird angles, vlogging, YouTube connection with other people, networking, being able to have the option to do whatever I want, whenever I want, which YouTube gives me. Trying to get back into this is hard, guys. After you say it all, and then you crush it, and then you gotta repeat yourself, and then you have no idea what you said, because, life. Because all those things that battling gave me back then, I can gain now without putting my body through that extreme labor that battling did. And the hardest part about this for me is not battling feels like I'm going against that stigma that breaking has, where if you don't battle, you're not being a real b-boy, b-girl. Again, this is regardless of if this is a real stigma or not, this is what feels real to me. And that's that, being real is battling, it's competing, it's getting down the ciphers. And for me to not do that feels like I'm being fake. I'm not only letting down the people around me, but the people who watch me and follow me. What's even more difficult is putting your body through the physical and mental hell that I put it through with battling. Like, it just wasn't a healthy thing for me, not with my mental state, at least not then, and currently still not now. It's not very healthy for me to do, because it puts me through such an extreme level of anxiety that I'm not able to function like a healthy human being. Regardless of what your own definitions of health may be, to me, having a healthy body and mind is simply having that inner peace and to be giving your body the proper nourishment that it needs, mentally and physically. As you can hear, another train went by, because why would I ever want to finish this video? Yay! And the last thing I really want to touch base on was that I'm not a 50-50 person. I'm not like, oh yeah, I'm kind of half invested, half-assed person. I'm in a very extreme person. So for me, there's no such thing as going half invested in anything. And a lot of b-boys and b-girls have come to me throughout the years, and they've been like, oh, well, just like, let's solve a cipher and do this, and I'll just have fun and hang out, and let's just connect and battle. Just like, it's okay if you don't want to battle. Like, let's just battle for fun and just go easy. You don't have to worry about training. Just, that's the point. You can go without training. And like, dog, that's not me. That's not me, bro. Like, I don't function that way. For me, I'm either 100% in or I'm not. I can't just step into a cipher and vibe out and chill and like relax with it. Like, that's just, I'm too high strung. Like, that's not me as a person. I don't know how to turn that off. Like, I'm learning still. It's an everyday process to like breathe more and have fun and relax and just go with the flow. But for me, battling's always been for a purpose, and you either go to win, you go to do your very best, and whatever your best means, or you go to leave a statement, you make a point, you gotta do it this way. And for me, anytime I've gone to battle and I haven't done that, I've left depressed, and now I'm in a place where the thought of going back into it if I think about it doing any sense that's not an extremism way, then I get anxious about it because I'm not someone that likes going into something underprepared. Hello, plane. Because when I'm underprepared, that causes me anxiety and that causes me stress. So for me to be able to put that anxiety into something, I train hard, obviously, and I go in. Oh, I heard somebody. I go in to, for blood. Go hard or go home. That was always my statement growing up was go hard or go home, bro. Go hard or go home. And the reality is home's pretty dope, dog. Like I'm tired of going hard and battling and all that stuff. And for me, it was never do it for fun for me. It wasn't a thing that was fun. It was literally my survival. Like it's how I survived was breaking. This ish saved my life, and that's real for me. So I can't just go in and half-ass and just have fun and joke around with it. Like obviously if it's in a classroom, I'm just hanging out with some friends, like I can, but even if I'm battling my students, like, or like little kids, like toddlers, bro, like I can't not go hard. Like it's in my DNA that's how I am. So putting myself through that every time I would battle was one thing when I wasn't aware of it. But now that I have this whole wide spectrum of YouTube and teaching and modeling and all these different things, that I can gain that same thing that breaking gave me without all the negative, then now it makes way more sense. And it just makes me... How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Just filming a video.
Oh, okay.
Man. More people came. That's sketched me out. And there was like the first people that came, they let me. What the heck is that now? Yo, like my anxiety is so high right now. So I went to the second treehouse. This one I've never been in. It's definitely newer, as you can see by the wood. And the second people that just came now, there was like 4 of them, and I was not about to hang around there and kick it with them. There was no way. So anyways, let's see if I can finish this up for you guys so I'm not boring you to all high heaven. Because rather than getting all that fulfillment from battling that I got, I now get that from like simply making a YouTube video and connecting with you guys and seeing how many people appreciate the way that I teach and what I have to show, and being able to provide all these newer people, newer to breaking that is, and sometimes older to breaking too, with all these tools that I've learned now that I didn't have growing up, that I can really use now to fast track my students and people who learn from me to a higher level without going through as many hardships that I went through, which I think is evolution, really. And I love YouTube, man. Like, this issue is so dope, and I so badly love the aspect that I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. I don't have to wait for that one day to battle, and I don't have to just like train all day and all this thing and invest fully into something. I can really just invest fully into creating. And what the hell is that? What the f- is that, dude? It's so weird. What the hell kind of animal is that, dude? Oh, is that the treehouse? Oh, that must be the treehouse. Okay, and that's just a treehouse in those. Yeah, okay, that's just a tree. So I legitimately like see the people in the treehouse I was just in, and I'm like tripping out thinking it's some weird animal in the tree. Okay, Magnus, we're good. Because YouTube allows me to create whatever I want, whenever I want. I don't have to wait for a day, a time, or anything. And I can do whatever passion I want to do in the moment. I can do whatever thing that I want to do. I don't have to be waiting. I don't have to be going by anyone's rules but my own. And as long as I can get out of my own way, which is something that I'm definitely working on, then I'm able to really express myself and progress myself in whatever direction I want to do and go in whenever I want, which is what brings me the most joy and happiness now. So that's why I can put my everything into this, and or at least I'm starting to be able to. So long term, that's something that I want to do, because as far as battling goes, I can't fully invest into it. and it doesn't give me the joy, and it's not worth the hardship that it supplies me anymore when there's something like YouTube here that can do all those things for me without giving me that negative. So anyways, guys, I think you get the point. I think I'm just running around in circles now. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick B-roll of this treehouse here. Hush. That's all she wrote. So I hope this gave you guys a little bit of an insight into my life and into my reasoning around not battling anymore. And it's a process, everybody, but I really love being able to vlog and share this with you. It's very therapeutic for me too, so thank you for listening. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to chill with me in some trees and have some processes with me. Please comment down below, let me know what you thought. Also, your journey with this whole battling aspect of breaking and what you'd like to see next. I'm gonna be doing stuff like this regardless, but it would really be awesome if you guys do support me on this, because I like to do more stuff like this. Okay, thanks so much for watching. This is your boy Magnus.Magneto from Now and Never Crew. If you like this video, please again comment down below, like the video, subscribe, and don't forget to smash that bell button for all the notifications. Shout outs to the Patreons who are supporting me. If you want to support me as well, you can become a Patreon. Every single person helps me to get closer to my goal of creating content full-time online. Before you go, if you're not completely sick of my face already, don't forget to get my free course, Breaking Made Simple. To access the course, all you have to do is go to the link down below. To get the free download, all you have to do is join the Facebook group, Breaking Made Simple, which is a hub for people to learn, grow, and just get better and become the best b-boys they possibly can, man. And be